Okay. Hold on. Yep, we're good. Hello, everybody. My name is Roy. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we are back on F1 2018. This is the second episode of our career mode for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Your reputation with the team depends on a number of factors. Conduct on track, interview responses, and whether or not you're satisfying your current contract terms. The higher your reputation with any given team, the more we'll be able to push for in contract negotiations.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back to the channel for the Bahrain Grand Prix. In the last episode, we were doing so well, and then, yeah, we had that crash in one of the final laps, and we ended up not finishing the race. We were ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. We would have finished fourth if we, pardon me, if we would have ended up getting points that weekend. We would have gone a few points. Yeah, 12 if I'm correct. But yeah, I'm gonna go into practice one. I'm not gonna show you guys a lot because, you know, it's just practice. I'll show you a few things.
Welcome to the deserts of
such as the setup that I'm going to use, which you guys will see right now. I have a Bahrain setup here, but I'm actually going to adjust my setup. We're going like this. Ding ding. Yeah, that should be the setup. And I will see you guys after FP1.
classification at the end of the session. Then
Hi, welcome
here are
back,
your top
guys.
three. The Rainmaster,
I ended
Raikkonen,
up
and
topping
Lewis
this session.
Hamilton. Practice times
How?
are on the
I
bullpen,
have no idea,
points
but I
are
ended up
offered
topping
just
the
yet.
session.
We'll be back with more F1 action
But then again,
soon.
I did have slipstream from Hartley during my qualifying run, so I'm not surprised. Oh, I thought he was English. He's from New Zealand. So I'm not surprised, but still, this I know I can go faster. I did a 29 in a McLaren, but then again, McLaren's a little faster than the Sauber, especially since it's unupgraded.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
Yeah.
You really went all out in practice today. Are you testing new components?
That's
You
true.
were flying in practice. Do you think you can carry this over to qualifying?
You sure do. I got a text. Hold on.
Appreciate your time.
You guys heard that. I got a text. Alright. Time to go into practice. Practice into quali, sorry. Let's see if we can upgrade anything. No, I don't think so. Well, we can get a durability upgrade, which is always nice, so I'll take it. We're gonna go into qualifying. Of course, it's just one quali session. It's short quali.
The cars are ready, the drivers are ready.
Alright guys,
Qualifying
so
is
just
about
to say
begin
this, next
here in
week,
Bahrain.
aka the upcoming week, I might have F1 25. I might have F1 25 when it comes out for preview. That's what the messaging was about. Alrighty. I am going to adjust my setup a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit more downforce to the front. Or, nah, actually keep it the same, but my fuel load needs to be lower. 3.3. We'll see what we can do. We'll
Track
go
is pretty
out.
empty right now. Lots of space. Standing by.
I can always add one more tick to downforce, so if it's not enough, at least at the front, not the rear. So we'll have a rear that's less stable than the front, but that doesn't matter. As we know, last quali, we did pretty good. We had a pretty good quali. We qualified behind Ricardo, who qualified on P2. After we qualified quite high up after our strategy, which we just did. Well, I'm gonna let Ricardo by. Yeah, we finished P1 and FP1. In FP1, I skipped FP2 and FP3 because I always do that. I don't care about the other FPs. Just gotta keep the car low rev. The engine cool, but keep the tires warm. Right, I feel like we have a great shot at getting into the top 10 again. As here we go for our first lap. We already have time to be found. I don't know if that's just me, but sometimes this car does not want to turn. Which I prefer more over the car wanting to turn too much. .28.4. We run out of ERS, but well we placed. P3 for the moment. With a 28.8. What did Leclerc set? I know I can go faster though. I made plenty of mistakes. We're at P4. Hamilton's first. Leclerc set a 29.6. So we are faster than Leclerc.
Our fastest lap is a 1 minute 28.8.
Both Red Bulls are in the top 3. Surprising to see them up there, not gonna lie. They weren't the strongest this season. We're just gonna skip to the last few minutes. we should be able to make that.
Checks complete. All personnel be aware, we have a car leaving.
We're taking a gamble, we're taking a risk. 1 minute 57. We're behind Bottas, but we're ahead of Hulkenberg. The man who we were ahead of last time as well. Last time we started P8. We're already one place higher at the moment. I'm not gonna push too much. I'm gonna wait till I get to the line. Hope I make it. I think I will. I think we will. I think we will make it. But I want a gap to the car ahead so I don't end up 27.6 from Hamilton. Quite the lap time. Almost that's about a set. That's 1.2 seconds faster than mine. But I know I can make a time.
Just 30 seconds left in the session. Someone's just posted a faster time. You've been dropped to the 4th row, P7.
P6.
Nice job.
P6. Wow, what a lap. What a lap. P6. P6.
The
I'll
grid
take
is all
it.
set then for the race tomorrow. But
Like,
before we
6
go,
positions
let's
behind
quickly
us.
remind ourselves of our top 3, who are Hamilton, Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen.
We qualified in front of
It's time to leave
Bottas.
for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
Okay, okay. Whew. Wow, guys, that is a great quality. That was a great qualifying. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Our reputation going up with that one, for sure. Whew. Oh, I hope you all enjoyed the IRL Grand Prix, because by the time this gets
We should be in
uploaded...
with a good chance in the
Actually,
race.
no, not by the time this gets uploaded. Because by the time this gets uploaded, because I always upload around 3 p.m. my time, which is CST or something.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race.
I'll be quiet.
Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo, the Rainmaster, Bottas, Hülkenberg, Alonso, and Kevin Magnussen. Sainz, Leclerc, Roman Grosjean, and Ocon, Perez, Gasly, Sergei Sirotkin, and Lance Stroll, Van Dorn, and Brendan Hartley rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, we qualified higher than we were anticipating. Let's see if we can do just as well in the race.
Okay. We're gonna do the two-stopper. Again, I forget to turn on. Doesn't matter. It's lights out, and away we go. It's another good start, like last weekend. Only this time we are a little further up. We're ambitious. We're on the inside. Are we into P2 here? Into P2 off the line. What a start! But it's not over yet. We've got an entire lap. We've got an entire race to survive. But we are ahead of both Ferraris on the start. What a start was that? Jesus Christ. I am clipping that for my medal. Hold on. That was my medal.
Well done, mate. Nice start.
Indeed, what a nice start. I hope I'm recording. If I'm not, then that will be bullshit. I think I am, though. We are actually driving away from Vettel. Kind of. We've made a gap. See if we can stick away from him. Gonna go defensive. I'm not letting that Ferrari pass me. I want this podium. Even though it's quite early on in the race. Imagine how good, how fucking amazing that would be. After dying in the first race, we come back stronger than ever with a win. A P2. You can only imagine for now. Because we've got the championship leader behind us. And his rival is right ahead of us. And normally I'd say the reasonable thing to do is to let Seb pass and take that P3. Which I'm debating it because I feel like Seb has a lot more speed. Maybe he can carry us with him.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
I'm going to defend for this lap. Let the Ferrari close battle it out. Kimi Raikkonen now ahead of Vettel. We had our battle with him last weekend. I think I might do what I did during my own career mode. You'll see what I mean. Let him get ahead before the DRS zone and then pass. If it works, switch on them. It worked this lap.
Brilliant. Nice move. The gap to the leader is 4.7 seconds.
Oh, here comes Sebastian Vettel. If I can just keep doing that, lap after lap after lap, then we should be okay. Oh yeah, these tires are not really good. These tires aren't doing good already. I didn't want to get on power.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Got him back. I checked Miami too early because the car stepped out. The Ferraris are battling right behind me. Lap 7 unboxing immediately. I don't care. Seb gapping Raikkonen in behind us. I might let Seb go to see if he can get up to Hamilton because I would love me some battle. But he'd have to pass me on speed, and I won't defend. Not against him, but against Raikkonen I will. Speaking of which, Raikkonen's right behind. Oh, yeah, we touched Vettel. Amazing.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Amazing. That is not what I wanted to do. we stay ahead of both of them, but this is undrivable already. The tire wear plus this. And I asked them to put downforce on. Put a new front wing on. Ricardo's caught up to them. Because I know if I let these guys go now, they'll waltz away and my dreams of a podium are over. This early on in my career. Seb's in. Early stop.
We're coming in this lap.
Does he have damage? I am boxing this lap. Despite the warm tyres and the front wing that's half broken, we are only 3 tenths off the first second of our best lap, which is a 32.7. Isn't the best. And we make a mistake. And this is Raikkonen's chance to get past. Normally you'd say yes, but I'm a defensive one. I don't let people pass me unless I say they can. And that is not the best line. I do not want another penalty.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Come on, Sauber. I know you guys can do it. Just put it on really quickly.
Go. Exit now. We're racing on the exit. Okay, you only have to stop once now. 1 stop left.
Catch up back to these guys. That wing screwed me over. We lost the position to Vettel, surely. Oh! Oh! There goes a Red Bull engine. There goes a Renault engine. That's a Red Bull. That might be Daniel Ricciardo. Because I think Verstappen boxed with us. That's Ricciardo. No, that's Max Verstappen.
They've got a serious car
It is
issue.
Verstappen.
Looks like they're retiring.
Just like real life, he retires in the Bahrain Grand Prix. He did that in this season as well.
Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again. Our gap to the car in front is 8.5 seconds.
It is not 8 seconds, mate. It is not 8 seconds, mate. Why did Vettel box so early? There's a 38-1. We're 32-0, my bad. Jesus Christ. We did a 31-8, by the way, not 38-1. We did a 31-8, I did a 32-0. I don't know why, but this car shines in sector 1. In sector 2 and 3 it kind of falls off. Oh, we stick around the outside, he hits us. But we get past and do the move. What a move on Nico Hulkenberg.
Our gap to first place is 19.6 seconds. Great manoeuvre. You made it look easy.
It was quite easy, it was on straight, and the AI doesn't like defending. Van Dorn, Hulkenberg, again stuck behind Van Dorn.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.1 seconds.
It was 2.5. So we gained 4 fucking tenths in the first sector on bottom before we lost from there. We're catching to the guys ahead. Raikkonen not able to get past that racing point. He's done it now though, finally. At least I believe that is Raikkonen. I guess so, because the first Ferrari was Vettel. Ahead of that racing point. We're gaining.
is 3.5 seconds.
It's from far back, but we make it stick. What a move on Esteban Ocon. And we're now chasing Valtteri Bottas for P7, which is the place we started. Bit of a snap there. Trying to see if we can stick with him. Maybe pass. Quicker than I think. Bottas does not seem at it today. He was in P3 at Australia. And right now, P7, we are right behind him. Leclerc's in the pit.
Charles is in the pit.
Here we go, we're going on Bottas. Block him off so he can't get past. And we're up into P5.
Gap to car in front is 2.0 seconds.
Have to regain myself here. My legs are hurting. Yeah, these pedals, they kind of are dog. Oh, that was such an audacious move trying to outbrake him. But it worked, we let it stick. Now we've gapped him. We've set him off. At least for now, and he'll probably be like within 8/10s anyways. I noticed that on new tyres this thing shines, and once the tyres get old, it just loses all its pace. Something we'll have to work on. Yeah, once the tires get worn, it loses all pace. But that now we have one more pit stop
We're
left,
approaching
so
the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
we'll see how things go. Still P5 is a really good result, I'll take it. But I know there's more.
gap to the car ahead is 2.9 seconds.
We were basically within reach of Ricardo before we were ahead of Ricardo, and when we got the pit stops done, and you know they got stuck behind cars, we were basically within reach. Oh, I don't know if y'all heard that, but I needed to crack my neck. I watched a video from Arava on F125. He said the F125 handling model was basically the same as 23, so it was a mix between 24 and 23. You had the sharpness from 24, but in the corner it was more stable, which is a good thing. Oh, Vettel was already in.
Some slightly worn rubber at this point. Should still have a fair amount of grip left, but be mindful, it's going to start falling away.
I know, Jeff. You don't have to tell me. Is like 50%.
In this lap, push now. We're leading our teammate by 23.7 seconds. Pit now.
Hamilton's in. Raikkonen in. Ricardo in. Kind of gets held up by us for a little bit, so that means it loses more time. Come on, guys.
Complete, go now.
Pretty good stop.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
We are ahead of Paris, which is good. Fuel, dude. Not what we need. save fuel right now. I want to get past Magnus.
Okay, some information on Perez. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Yeah, I don't care about Perez, mate. You're just screwing me over now by saying stuff that I don't need to know. I was on his gearbox and then you just scream in my ears. Come on. Come on. We're ahead of Bottas.
The car behind has come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Softs on the car behind. I'm barely beating my own time on these new tyres. Our gap to the car in front is 4.4 seconds. Gained a 10th. What kind of laps is Ricardo setting? Okay, gap to leader, 29.0 seconds. Driver in front. Ricardo is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 4.2 seconds. You're dropping back by around 2/10 each lap. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:31.8. So we went 2/10 fast. Ricardo's catching that Ferrari
whoever it is.
Gap to car in front is 4.0 seconds.
We lose so much in the final sector.
Hamilton's in first place.
Gap went from 4.0 to 4.2 in 1 second. Seconds, we've reached between under the 4. Wow, it's going to be like 4.3 now. Oh, we didn't lose that much then. At least not
The
this
gap to the car behind is 3.8 seconds. The gap to the car ahead is 4.2 seconds.
4.3, mate. You blind.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, this is what I mean. I think it's best if we start saving tires. And also ERS. We're not catching Ricardo. We've lost the edge that the tires had. And now it would be best if we just cruise it to the end. My left leg is beginning, my left foot, my left ankle, sorry, is beginning to hurt so much. From all that braking.
Our gap to the car in front is 5.7 seconds.
I I'm gonna keep my ERS on non-neutral now. With Bottas engaging so much that I'd have to put it back to high, or put it in high. But this is also just to save the tires a bit.
Gap to teammate behind is 19.0 seconds.
Now our position is looking low. Teammate status.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. Charles is in P8. We're leading our teammate by 19.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Heat time last lap was a 1 minute 34.6.
Back in the line now. Battery's almost full, and I want to keep the gap like this.
We need to push now. Set ERS deployment to overtake. ERS to overtake.
Why? Why do I need to push? If last time you told me to push, I crashed, Jeff. Last time you told me to push, I crashed. I'm not risking that again.
Behind us is 3.3 seconds.
I'm not catching Ricardo. I just know I'm catching him in like 3 laps. I'd have to gain 2 seconds a lap, and there's no way that this car can gain 2 seconds a lap on a fucking Red Bull. I didn't throw away a potential podium. Well, I did by hitting Vettel. That was not my fault. The car just didn't want to brake anymore.
Hamilton has the lead.
Yeah. This might sound controversial, but can Hamilton please make get like a puncher? Game, Codemasters, please. Pop his tire. We've been to
distance
P4.
to the leader is 33.5 seconds. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
By the way, if you guys are wondering what wheel I'm on the Thrustmaster T300 GTRS. It's a really good wheel. Especially if you haven't had a wheel before, I suggest you get it. It's a really good first time wheel. And I don't think it's that expensive. I'm not sure. I didn't buy it. My dad got it for me. He actually got it for himself, but then I ended up using it more, and I basically took it for myself. Yes, I love taking things from people, but I shouldn't. Yeah, we're extending our gap through Bottas, but we're not getting on Ricardo anymore. We're going into the final lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
See what we can do in the final lap.
Okay, the gap behind is 4.5 seconds.
Yellow flags. Oh! Oh, is that Ricardo going up in smokes? Ricardo going up in smokes in the final lap. Oh my goodness me! We go into P4! We're into P4! No way! On the final lap, in the second sector, Ricardo goes up in smokes. We get into P4! It's not a podium, but I'll take it. P4 on the road. Yes!
Okay,
What a
pick up
race!
rubber and bring it home.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today.
Wow. What a race.
And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who
Lewis
was
Hamilton.
your driver of the day?
Well, I have to give it to Lewis Hamilton. You know, it was just the kind of drive you'd expect from a multiple world champion.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors'
I'm
Championship.
sorry, what?
Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
Sorry. What? Hamilton driver of the day. What? Did you see my race? I went from P7, but Leclerc P8. Double points for us. Double points. Wow, we have 16 points in total now. That is, I'm going to be, I'm happy about that. I'm really happy about this race. This was a great race. Great race.
Amazing performance out there.
Thank you,
must
Claire.
be really happy.
I am happy.
You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
Yeah, you know, my team is thrilled. I am thrilled, but I couldn't do this without a great team behind me, you know. They were amazing.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
Shut up.
Well,
That's all you have to
anyway.
ask? That's all you have to ask? Come on, man. I had a great race. BS. We didn't have a podium finish, but we had a great race. And you guys, that was great. That was amazing.
You hit your last team goal. Well done. That should get the team a nice boost to their development, and it won't hurt when it comes to your next contract review either.
Sure, we'll get that one for Spain. Oh, God. Well, the next race is it's China. I'm gonna go to the next weekend, but we aren't gonna race yet. We're not racing, guys. We're not. Nope. You're gonna see this next episode. Nope. But ladies and gentlemen, Wow, what a race. That was such a great race.
Okay,
And
we had the new parts come through from the factory. We'll get them on the car ahead of FP1.
shut up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all in the next episode for China. Goodbye.